Okay, this is the review to retake target 2.2 so that you can improve your grade in this class. It's mostly about solving. It also involves simplifying this to one of these options, solving more complex problems where there's multiple x's, and also elimination and substitution. So those are the things that we are reviewing on this. The first one, our goal is to get x by itself, right? So this says that x divided by -3 minus 5 equals 4. So I have to undo this side. So I undo the last thing, x divided by -3 minus 5. Last thing I said was minus 5, so I'm going to add 5 to undo it. So that goes away. I get x divided by -3 equals 9. Okay, now I have to undo division. I undo division by multiplying. And that will give me my answer. Because these will cancel. This division, the multiplication cancel. X equals -27. I can check my answer by taking that number, putting it in for x. -27 divided by -3 is 9. 9 minus 5 is 4. Here's an easier problem. To do this one, I'm going to 6x plus 7. I have to undo the plus 7 first. So do that. So I get 6x equals 36. And then to get rid of the multiplication of 6, I divide by 6. Both sides. Okay. Next, over here, I have to simplify this expression. So if I see parentheses, the first thing I'm going to do is distribute. So I have to think of this as a -5. So -5 times x is -5x. And -5 times a -7 is a positive 35. So keep that in mind. That was a common mistake on the test, but this is a negative, in a sense, times a negative, positive 35. Okay. The rest of the things remain unchanged. So I have a 9, a plus, and 4x. Okay. Next, I have to combine like terms. So I have to put the 4x together with the minus 5x, and that positive 9 together with the positive 35. Okay, 4 minus 5 is -1x. 9 plus 35 is 44. And then I kind of zoom over here, and it appears as though this is my answer. Okay. In this problem, this was on the test, we have to first determine the two mistakes. So when we distribute, they did not distribute to the 7, so this is wrong. It should be -28. Okay. In addition, down here, they should have subtracted 8x from both sides, and so this is wrong. Okay. So let's do it the correct way. Okay. So 6x plus 4x minus 7. Okay. So, like I said, the first thing we want to do is distribute. So that gives us, now it's a positive 4 this time. Positive 4 times x is positive 4x. A positive 4 times a -7 is -28. Okay. Everything else stays the same. All right. Let's put these two like terms together. So I get 10x minus 28 equals 8x plus 2. Now I have to get x on only one side. So let's get rid of these 8x's. Let's take them away. I can only do that if I take it away from both sides of the equal sign. So I'm going to take it away from this side too. Okay. So then I get 2x minus 28 equals, these cancel, 2. Okay. I'm almost done. So now instead of having x on both sides, I have x only on one side. So I want to get that x alone. 2x minus 28. I have to undo the last thing I said. So plus 28, plus 28. These cancel. I get 2x equals 30. 2 times what number is 30? The number is 15. I could divide both sides by 2. That would get me there as well. So x equals 15. Now if I said check your answer, you would take this 15, put it in this x and this x. So if you type it in, this becomes 122. Same thing over here. 8 times 15 plus 2 is also 122, so I know I did the problem correctly. All right, 2 more problems. These are called systems of equations because you have 2 equations and 2 unknowns. This first one is set up to solve by elimination. So I'm going to add these together right away because I have a negative 2x and a positive 2x. So these will cancel. The result will be 5y plus negative 3y is 2y. 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay. Now I divide by 2. And I can determine that y equals 4. When you find out what y is, you're still not done though. You have to take this number and put it in one of the equations. It doesn't matter. I'm going to put it in the bottom equation. So instead of y, I'm going to put what y equals in that spot. So y equals 4. So I'm going to put a 4 here. Okay, so I get 2x minus 12 equals 4. So now to solve this, just like before, undo this. And I get 2x equals 16. Undo the 2. And I get x equals 8. So what I could do is check my answer, plug this and this into the top, it should be true, and plug this and this into the bottom one, it should be true. All right, last problem. This one is set up perfectly for substitution. Since y equals 2x, that thing, I can take 2x and put it in that spot, since that's what y is. So I'm going to rewrite the bottom equation, but I'm not going to put y there. I'm going to put what y equals. Y equals 2x. Okay. 2 times 2x is 4x. So now I have x plus 4x equals 20. Add those two together. 5x equals 20. Divide by 5. And it tells me that x equals 4. I'm not done yet. Very close to being done. I can see that y equals 2x. So if I know that x is 4, I can take that and put it in. So y equals 8. All right, so those are your notes. Flip this paper over and do the back side using similar logic, and then you're ready for the retake.